Hey guys, it is me, Natasha Lynn, and your master stylist, licensed professional, of course. Today's topic is how to maintain your protective style and still keep your hair and your scalp clean. Okay. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of information. Not a whole lot, and I'm not gonna keep you too long, but I just want to give you guys some information on when you're wearing a protective style, how you can go ahead and try to keep your scalp clean. Some easy ways to do that. So just from the beginning, I'm gonna start off and say, what are protective styles? Just for those, in case those who don't know what a protective style is. A protective style is a style that will protect your hair from daily stresses. So just say like combing, brushing, teasing, pulling, breaking, or damaging the hair in any kind of way. And just to sum it all up, it's giving your hair a rest from normal daily stress. Okay. So what I will say, what protective styles are not. Protective styles are not, it does not mean that you never touch your hair, okay? Or you don't touch it until you take your weave out. I just want to make sure that I emphasize that, okay? Because a lot of times people will say, I'm getting a protective style because I don't want to do my hair. Okay, I understand the point of that, but at the same time, you want to make sure that you are taking care of your scalp, okay? If you can, just imagine wearing sometimes sew-ins or the lace front weaves that you might have sewn onto your hair. Some people will leave those on for 6 to 8 weeks. And just imagine having a hat on for 6 to 8 weeks without taking it off, taking a shower with it, going to the gym with the same hat on. That's kind of the same concept of what's going on in your head if you are not taking care of your scalp properly, okay? It sounds kind of gross, right? It is, especially for me to see. But with your weaves, what I'm going to say, with your weaves, your sew-ins, your crochet hair, and even your braids and your wigs, okay? With these types of protective styles, you want to make sure that you are able to reach your scalp. So if you have your braids and you have like the little partings, you want to make sure that you can actually reach your scalp. Even with your sew-ins, I know some people use the wig caps for the sew-ins. I'm not a big fan of the wig caps or the stocking caps. I'm not a big fan of those, but I'll just keep going, okay? And then with the crochet hair, you want to make sure that your scalp is kind of left open so you can get to it. And also, if you're going to wear a weave, I would suggest, or a sew-in, I would suggest that you leave open some parts so you can be able to get to it. So this is just my recommendation. Don't go longer than 2 weeks without cleaning your scalp or washing your hair. And I'm going to give you a few different ways that you can do that. But don't go longer than 2 weeks. I go a little bit more often because I get a little bit more sweaty and I want to make sure that my scalp is not smelly. So I'm going to clean it a little bit more often, and then I don't wear weave as much. But if I do wear weave, I really, really enjoy the wigs because I can take it off at night and wash my hair. Okay. But here are some options you can do with your protective style still intact. Okay. And you kind of got to make sure that you're finding which one you're going to use with which style. Okay? And I'll get into that a little bit deeper. But a rinse or a co-wash. I just, for an example, a rinse or a co-wash, we'll say with braids, okay? The bigger the braids, the more easily they're going to be able to unravel. So you can still rinse your braids. Just say you get in the shower and you got some box braids in, and you might have had them in for a week or two, and just say your scalp is a little bit itchy. You can use some warm water and just get in the shower and just rinse your scalp off. I would advise putting your braids into like a ponytail, low ponytail, and just, kind of pushing it off to the side, and then just let the water hit. If you have a sprayer, just, spray your scalp and you can rinse the dirt away. Okay. I also said co-wash. So if you guys know what a co-wash is, it's kind of either a really, really light or a sulfate free shampoo or conditioner, mostly like a conditioner. And you're just going to use that to kind of just rinse away the dirt. And it's just kind of a light way of doing it. Another way is just using your regular shampoo and conditioner. Some of the crochet hair that they make now, it is very fine and almost like human hair, and you can go ahead and just wash it just like you would your regular hair. But you want to be careful. You want to make sure it's not going to mat up or unravel or things like that. So again, I'd advise a ponytail or something like that, to where you can kind of see, what the hair is going to do. Maybe wet the hair first to see what it's going to do before you actually start scrubbing it. Dry shampoo in powder form or sprays. Okay, so dry shampoo comes in a powder or sprays, and it was actually invented for our put my shirt back up. It was actually invented for bedridden clients who really couldn't get out as much. You might see them using dry shampoo in a nursing home, or something like that. So it was people that couldn't really get to the shampoo bowl, that type. So people are using it more now for if you have braids or if you have a protective style. People are using it for that as well. And it's not so bad, but at the same time, you don't want to just get so used to it to where you're just using it all the time. Okay, you want to make sure that some kind of water or some kind of shampoo or soap or something is hitting your scalp. Okay, you want to make sure that you're cleaning away the excess dirt and oil from your scalp. Okay. Hello, Ebony. How you doing? So, and like I said, it comes in a powder, and it comes in a spray form as well. And with the powder, you would go ahead and you would, part your hair and shake it in, and then you'd pretty much kind of like dust it off or brush it out. Okay. With the spray, it's more of like sometimes it comes in like almost like a tea tree kind of form, which is great. But with a spray, you'll spray it, and it kind of gives like a soothing feeling. You will then take your like a Q-tip or a towel, and you would just, after you spray, you'll go and you just wipe. And it's just kind of almost like a baby wipe type of cleaning. Okay. Another tip I would have for you is your tea tree oil. And then I'm not talking about the thick kind of oil, but I'm talking about the pure tea tree extract oil, or your mint peppermint oil. Tea tree oil is an antifungal oil, and it's a natural antifungal oil. And a lot of times with the weaves, the crochets, the braids, if you are not cleaning your hair properly, you can get a fungus in your scalp if you're not cleaning it properly. And tea tree oil is a good method for getting rid of fungal at any type of fungal thing on the body. Okay, in the hair especially. Okay, so and again, you would take your Q-tip, and you would dip a little bit of tea tree, put a little tea tree oil on it, and then just go through and part it, and you're actually cleaning your scalp that way. So this is just a great tip that I want to give you guys. I just really want you guys to to have the knowledge about healthy hair is very, very important. I was telling one of my clients, she's a younger client. Oh, thank you. You like my cut? Thank you. I need a little bit of a shape up, but I appreciate it. Thank you. But I was telling one of my younger clients just the other day to seek out a professional that actually knows what she's doing when it comes to putting in weaves or, maintaining your scalp. Sometimes, people like to go somewhere a little cheaper to get, they think that they're getting like a deal. So they want to go somewhere cheaper, and it's not always the best thing to do. So my younger client, she was getting a sew-in, and she actually had the sewing was so tight that she had to take it out within a week, and she had sores because, whoever did it, they were not taught properly of how tight it should be, and, they weren't taught properly. So, I'm just taking that into consideration. I just, really, really want my clients to know, the truth about seeking out professional help. Okay. So, kind of forgot where I was going with that, but I do want you guys to understand. Hey, Christina, you did catch me live. How are you today? Miss Ebony Brown, she said, I just told my husband that I love you. Oh, thank you, Miss Ebony. All right. Might change it up. I don't know what y'all think. So, but I just want you guys to realize the importance of having a healthy scalp. Oh, I know where I was going. I want my 18, 19-year-old clients to come back to me at 25 and still have edges, or still have, their hair intact. I don't want to see missing hair, or, just due to neglect. So, I am a master stylist, and I take my job seriously. I really do love what I do. So I care about the health of your hair. So, the last thing I have that I was going to say is that after you wash and condition your weave or your braids or your crochet hair, make sure that you fully dry up under a hooded dryer, or use a blow dryer, but make sure that everything is dry up under there. If not, you can form mold, and it's not nice to think about, but just think that the fungals and things that are growing in moisture, that's something that can happen in your head if you are not cleaning your scalp and your hair properly. So, and then what mold smells like. So you don't want to be that person walking around with a moldy head, okay? So these are just some tips that you guys can follow. I really appreciate you guys taking your time out to watch me today. But if you like this video, share it. Maybe send it to somebody who you think they can use the information. So I will have another, hey, how you doing, Miss Watkins? I will have another video up for you guys. Well, I'll do another live next week, and I'm always live every Sunday at 2:30 p.m. So make sure that you join me. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Monique. How are you? I ain't seen you in a long time. But thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you guys next Sunday at 2:30. Thank you for watching. Peace.